Hello YouTube and welcome. My name is Decyder and today we're continuing on our Solarpunk adventures. Super excited about that. It's a super fun, chilled, relaxed game. Appreciate you coming along for the ride. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe, drop a comment down below about your favorite part and give the video a like. And without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so we are back in here. I did do a teensy bit of farming and whatnot off stream. Just because, like I said, I'm a crazy person. Got to make sure I have chests full of every basic resource, even the ore and the iron, because I'm weird like that. Missing a little bit of glass, but that's fine. But and clay. Clay is hard to find in this world, at least for now. And then still got a bit of farming to do. Made a bunch of briquettes, and I expanded my beehiving just a little bit, guys. The only place you can find coals are just randomly laying on the ground. Yep, so I got all these beehives over here, plus the 4 around my house. Put up some signs. I, of course, have my automated farm going. I built up another farm plot because we need to find wheat is our next goal. So we'll get some wheat. And then I've got solar panels going in these, and they're way full. So for our goal, we need silicone and wheat for our next goals. We got these little triple islands over here we can get to, or we can go to the big boy island. So I think I'm gonna go to the big boy island first. Looks like a lot to discover there. I'm assuming silicone will be a mining type resource. So I want to make a drill and 2 solar panels for that. So that's 16. So 26 iron and copper and 8 glass. 816 glass. Alright, so that. And then we need this copper. And the iron. And then we make un drill and those solar panels. I made a 3rd furnace just so I can smelt things faster. And then I got a backup whatchamacallit chest for stuff. Oh. I've got them in here somewhere. There they are. Okay, so we got everything we could possibly need. Just pop those off. Like a crazy person would. You always make sure you top off all your materials. Alright. So we're going to I think that big island over there. That was huge. Alright. Ooh, I don't feel like I forgot how to fly. Actually, one thing. Oh my gosh, pausing doesn't pause? That's absurd. Why doesn't pausing pause? I dislike games that do that. That's okay. Alright, so we're looking for wheat and silicone. Let's land ourselves in this little grove here. Shazam. I'm an expert pilot. Alright, so there's a lot of stuff. Where do we start? Guess we'll just just leaves and sticks. I'm really sad that you can't put a chest on your airship. Like, what? How does that not make sense? Let me put a chest on my airship so I can store things. So I can explore more. Ooh, you look very wheatish. Dough recipe. Ah, quartz ore and wax briquettes. We do know there is fall damage, so let's not break our ankles. Did it anyways. Is there a way to get up there? Go up here and jump over? Usually not the best of ideas. Ooh, more wheat. Ooh, what are you? Oh, just copper. And it looks like I could probably jump to that, but I don't really see a purpose to that. I really just want all of the chicken. Pom Pom. Hi Pom Pom. How are you? I don't know how to use chickens yet. So the wheat will actually help us with our chicken. One of the unlocks. Ooh, watermelons. Another chest. Ooh, bread. Getting full though. Wheat. Looks like another spot you could build a base over here. What is this? Like copper, I think. No, sand. Which I do need sand to make glass. Can't hurt to get a little bit of that while we here. Is this actual like sand? Oh, it's a sand pit, so we can get infinite sand. Oh, well, I'll be. That's good to know, because sand was one of the ones that was kind of a pain. You can only get it from breaking rocks and when mining in the random things. Like or the infinite iron and copper nodes. This looks like some sort of ore or clay. Need clay. Hoping I could find a clay pit somewhere. That would be nice. The infinite of all the things. These are either sand or clays. Alright, let's eat a watermelon. Make some room. And go ahead and eat the bread. Top us off. I have infinite sticks and leaves. I don't really need that. Definitely all the seeds we keep. Stone, I can get infinite stone. Should be good on like copper and all that, but I already got it, so I might as well keep it. Did I just pick up the crap I threw? Yeah, I did. Alright, so I don't know if that was everything on here. Probably should have come out in the early morning instead of waiting until it's friggin' night. But it's okay. We are brave explorers of the land. Oh yeah, there is something on that island, so it is gonna be useful to jump our way over. Ow, why did that hurt? I barely fell. Ooh, I don't know if I put those raspberries. The schnozberries taste like schnozberries. Always wondered what a schnozberry tastes like. Get 6 more sand and then it becomes a burden. Ooh. I guess dark isn't all bad. It helps point things out to me. And I don't so much need the actual watermelons, but I like the seed. Throw that stuff there so I don't pick it up again. I will maybe at some point build a little base over here. That way we can, you know, just expand our empire. Alright, yeah, so we gotta jump to that. That sounds like a terrible idea, chat. Oh, we made it, thank you. I was super worried. What are you? You look new. Quartz. Alright, cotton. We always need more cotton seed. Cotton and wheat. Totally worth breaking our ankles over here. But now I'm starting to think I should have just flown my ship here. Yeah, maybe. Because then we could have, you know, not gotten hurt. I don't know how to get down. I've made mistakes, chat. I have made so many mistakes. Huh. How? I had a build hammer. Can I make a build hammer? I need sticks and stones. Or I'll break my bones. Alright, so we make 2 sticks. Oh, I can't carry them. I don't know what to drop. Drop the leaf. Can we drop the leaves and pick up the sticks? Game? Will you stop messing with me, please? Let me get a stick, crying out loud. Alright, and then we want to build hammer, craft that. Crafting menu, stairs. I rotate. Can we not attach? Ah, chat, I am just... You know what? I'm terrible at gaming. I just threw it off the cliff. That's so bad. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's try this again. We need a foundation. Can I just do a wood thingy? Can't be placed in the air. Must snap to other buildings. Foundation too low. I just want to get off this silly island. Okay. And then can I want the stairs to aim downwards. Is that too much to ask? There we go. collides with player? What do you mean collides with player? I can't see what I'm doing because this stupid tree in my way. Be gone. Alright, let's turn you around. I don't know how that's colliding with the player. The building mechanics a bit jinky janky in this, but that's okay. Can we get down? Okay, so and then I did it again. Chat, there's something like incredibly wrong with my brain. What am I picking up? Oh, saplings. That makes sense. From the trees I chopped down earlier. Can't hurt to have more saplings. There, so now when we come back, we can get back up there more easily. Although, you know, just fly our ship up there like a normal human. But yeah, see how, like, we got so full so quick. Like, I don't know why we can't put chests on our little base. Our flying fortress. Okay, so there wasn't any silicone here. But we did get wheat, which wheat unlocks farming stuff, and I know we'll need some for the trader eventually. Let's get back to land. Well, we could have put up a sand drill mine thing. But I don't think sand is all that important. I mean, you do need it for glass to make solar panels, but itchy. It's not like the end of the world not having infinite glass farming. Oh god. Oh god. You mean too fast to dock? We're barely moving. Alright. Away we go. Let's look at this, Mike. Random Gub's chest. Still, of course, have my 3 farms going nice and strong. I did start another one up here because we had all of this wonderful space. I was like, I don't want to waste this wonderful space. So, tree farm. Broken ankles. Alright, ooh. Go put some stuff away. Oh, yeah. There's a button you can hit to just like autofill with whatever you have. Oh, apparently it's not working. Strange. Strange indeed. This junk in here. And I was thinking I'm gonna need to expand at a certain point because I do not have enough room. Like I already got some new items with wheat. I don't know where I'm gonna keep that, and then I got quartz too, so I'm gonna have to build. I think I'm gonna build like a little shed, maybe like right over there. Don't know. And then I may have to expand. And we'll just throw our wheat over here. And we got extra cotton. Yeah, I might need to make a crop plot for each thing. So I got what, 4 different things to grow. So I'll make another crop plot. But yeah, definitely think I'm going to need a shed to start storing things. Let's... Oh, where's my wood? Alright, so 2 wheat, a bunch of wood. And then we can unlock tier 5. Animal basics. Decoratives. Ooh, oh, it's decorative. So I can unlock a lot of that already, just because I have the stuff sitting around. So this stuff is new. Have to throw it over here. So we unlocked some new things. Nothing in here. So dough is new, used for baking bread in the furnace. Decorative birdhouse. Wooden sticks. I did do some decorating. I got some plants up. I got my little candle over my bed and some pictures. Some plants out here. A little bit of fruit. You know, just, fancied it up just a teensy bit. I'm here. I want a standing birdhouse. Yeah, where are we get a good spot for the birdhouse? Hope it actually like attracts birds. That would be cool. See like little birds landing in it or whatever. Yeah, I had to build a couple more beehives so we could make sure we got a bunch of honey so we could make the briquettes. And we're full on those now, so we don't need any more beeswax. Still need tons of cloth. Always gonna need cloth. Alright, so let's... here. Wooden sticks. Although... we make anything out of stone. Open build menu. Ah, yeah, we have glass and then we have brick. We can make a glass house if we want. I don't particularly want a glass house. But let's make ourselves a little shed. Don't want it super far away from where we're gonna be making things. There we go. Alright, and then I need to see what does the storage show. See how much space that takes up. Probably need to put walls on too. Or I can just have it straight up just... it is a, open air concept. I mean, I can just put these anywhere. I don't even need to build a shed, to be honest. Basically one per platform. Oh, I did just think of something. Foundations. Aw. Focus. Well, I guess start as far back as we're gonna want it. And then we do stairs. I really want it in the middle. There is no middle when you do two. I guess that means I gotta do it a 3 wide. That'll just give me a little more room to actually maneuver in. Oh. Add wall. And then we'll just line both sides in the back with all of the chests. Let's go slap a roof on this bad boy. Do we want a fancy roof, or do we just want a... It's a shed. I don't need to be fancy. I'm debating on even putting a door on it, because like I said, it's just a shed. And we need to make... Alright, so we make 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then, alright. Alright, so now we got ourselves the start of a nice little storage shed. And then I'm obviously, once, you know, streaming is over or whatever, I will come back to, like, restock my supplies. But until then, it's nice to just have all that stuff just stacked up, ready to go. Cotton, it's definitely something we're going to need to keep pumping out. See, need a lot to make the cloth. And then, you know, the cloth makes the briquettes. Okay. But we still need the silicone. Whoa, what we're really after. And then more wheat. I wonder if there's like an auto harvesting bot. That would be interesting. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's go to the Triple Island, see if there's any silicone over there. We get those silicons, we can make or turn them into the trader. Unless it's quartz. Quartz turns into silicone if I bake it. Maybe. Possibly. Potentially. Who knows? Alright, let's do... the littler island first. Although I just had a slight stroke of genius that I might... Ooh, that looks promising. A little mining spot there already. Coming in hot. Alright. Can I... maybe... just maybe land... And I could build docks at each of these locations. Why aren't you landing? I don't get it. I don't get it. Too tilted to dock. Okay. Ah, this looks like it is quartz. Yeah, so I'm guessing quartz turns into silicone. So we want now is a drill. Our home's over there, so put the drill here. It's solar panels there. Shazam. I hate that. I don't know why I press Q all the time. Like a, you know, like a leftover mannerism from another game. I don't know. I'm too weak to climb up 2 friggin' inches of... Yeah. Nothing up there. Anyways. I'm looking for more of this rock stuff. Cotton's always good. But I want the wheat. The wheat is definitely the way to go. Alright, so... I should have brought my build hammer, and then I could have just built. That's what I think I'll do at a later point, is build bridges to connect my, connect these little islands. It's not a terribly far stretch. Excuse me, tree. More chickens. As soon as I figure out how to chicken, a wiggly chicken, I will come steal you. Ooh, chests. Chests are always good. Pickaxe, bread. I just dropped... No, I didn't. It's good, because I'll probably end up burning through my pickaxe. I keep leaving at dusk, like right before it gets dark out. And I'm just hoping my wheat at my farm isn't, like, growing and then dying because I'm not there to harvest it. Yeah, definitely. I don't know if I can build a second dock, but I think I'll build a little landing area over there, just some foundation, and then I can connect the islands via foundations. Going off this middle one, it seems like the way to go. And then we can come back and pick up our wiggly chicken. Alright, so there's definitely some stuff. Let's land up there. Looks like watermelons. Looks like more quartz ores. And chests. We like the chests. Did it just give me 3 axes? Oh, I don't know if I'm seeing things. Alright. So yeah, I'm I'm pretty sure at this point quartz turns into silicone. If I had to guess. So it's good to have a little quartz base. Went right through it. Didn't even register. That was the stuff I needed. Friggin' roommate's kids slamming doors all over the place. I can feel the vibration through the wall, and since my desk is attached to that wall, shakes my desk. Hello? Ooh, red berries. Definitely need clay. I thought that was sand. Although the nighttime is useful for spotting things, because things glow. I mean, they glow regardless of day or night, but easier to see at night. Gee willikers, I got a lot of the briquettes. Quite a bit of quartz. Some wheat. Yay, it's raining. Means my little water jug thingies are gonna fill up at home. It's lightninging, which is not great, because that makes it, scary to fly. Alright. I think it's the highest point of the mountain. I'm a little bit scared. Okay, so I think it was on the small island is where the where my drills were. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Is that the small island? Yes, that is the small island. Well, two's better than nothing. And then, like I said, I feel like we'll build a, come back here with a mining, or with a building hammer, and I think just right off here, just build a small little platform to land. There's plenty of wood on this island to gather up. And then we'll build a bridge from there to there, and from here to there. But in the meantime, let's get out of here, get back home. Hope we don't get electrocuted while we're floating about. I don't think there's any way I'd be able to dodge it anyways if it did strike. Just have to accept our fate if it happens. Way low. Way, way low. You mean too fast to dock. Hush yourself. Now let's see if this is... Yeah, it's fully repaired. That's good. Good, good, good. Yeah, so that's what happens if you don't get around to your crops soon enough. So farming is a very active job. Alright, we got... Oh god. I think I'm gonna need to do a another farm so I have enough room to plant everything. I just want to have 12 majiggers of each. Dokey. Do that to get full. We're gonna need our... Oh, we already got it. Heads, leaves, extra tools. They keep giving me a ton of. Yeah, we need to figure out what quartz and wheat. Yes, quartz does do something. Get some glass, and we got some extra glass finally. Food and seeds can go in here. We'll at some point need to start utilizing my new room. But first, and of course we'll need to build a new sprinkler and another solar panel. What do we need for sprinkler? 5 and 5. And we need 8. Alright. Sprinkler. Solar panel. I like going and finding my cables. Alright. Builds another little crisscross. I wonder if when you start doing farm stuff, if you have to worry about like chickens getting into your crops or not. I hope that hits everything. We'll see. We will see. Okay. Let's hope that has coverage. Yes, it does. Good, good, good. So we'll obviously after our harvests come out, we can go through and reconfigure, make sure we have everything cooking properly. We got more seeds here. Eat bread. Bread good. Weird, the sort buttons and stuff aren't working. Working here. That's weird. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so. Aha, so I was right. Quartz makes silicon. And silicon makes the valleys. Just throw that stuff in there. Who cares? It don't matter. So, actually, need that stuff back. We need to make 2 more solar panels and another drill so we can go do sand. Definitely want sand production. And might as well start cooking that. So silicon. So we should have enough silicone to do the thing we need to do. Definitely want to get more wheat, because I do believe wheat comes after the silicone. We can only see that up front one. We can't see the next one. But in here, we can do animal care. Truffle. I guess we'll get all that from the animal basics pack. Bricks and leaves, cloth, wooden sticks. Sticks, leaves. More sticks. More wood. I don't know if I have enough bricks. More, and then cloth. Which actually will make more cloth. So we want to make bunches of cloth. I wish I could just hold it down. That's fine. Spam the button. Alright, so I made a bunch of cloth. So we'll learn how to trash can. Decorative books. Decorative plants. That will do to unlock that as well. And now, hooray, we have enough cloth. So we can start, or stop worrying about it so much. We didn't really need that many sticks. And bricks away. Actually, let's do that. We'll figure out where to get cloth or clay at some point. Anyway, we can make some more iron. Probably visit the the copper camp. We're gonna make a bunch of... I might actually make another shed over here, make it a furnace shed. I'm just gonna wait a cycle here for the wheat to come in, so we can go to the trader with a bunch of silicone. I know he's got the first one, and then I think it's 5, and then the second one he needs, I want to say 20. And then I know wheat, I think he needs like 20 wheat as well. Don't quote me on that. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. This is my... Although I can start replacing that fuel with the briquette fuel. Especially if I do beeswax and I get extra beeswax and cloth. Make even more. I wonder if you can use regular beeswax as fuel. Nope. Yeah, we'll slowly switch out to our alternate fuel source of briquettes as we burn through other things. But for now, we wait for our wonderful harvest. This is why I did a lot of it off stream, just because it's a lot of waiting around when you need some stuff. I just go off on little adventures around the island, seeing if I can find clay dribbles. Oh, I forgot we unlocked farming stuff. Might get the button chicken to go live somewhere with us. Farming. Ooh, water trough, feeding trough, a chicken coop, animal feed. Used to fill the feeding trough, and then animal tag, rename animals. Chicken coop for chickens to sleep in and to take shelter during rain. And the chicken is happy. It'll be leftover eggs. Alright, so we need iron, wood, and sticks. Iron, wood, and sticks. Iron, wood. Probably not enough sticks. Whoops. Sticks. Alright, so... I wonder if I have to keep them away from my farm. Build the items first. Oh, and stones. Can't forget stones. Yeah, so... chicken coop. Feeding trough. Water trough. We'll make some animal feed. Alright. Chicken coop. Water trough. Feeding trough. Okay, it's not super big. Okay, so that's where the eggies will come out. Too close to another animal building? Seems silly. You'd think you would want it close to your animal building. Okay. Because I'm building for aesthetics. Actually, you know, because I'm gonna have to refill the feeding trough more than I'll have to deal with the water trough. Okay. Used to fill the feeding trough. Okay. got that a-going. So hopefully, how do I get the chicken to come visit me though? What I want to know. Alright. Watermelon seeds over here. Alright, so we got cotton, berries, wheat, and watermelons. Some sticks away, put the wood away. This stuff takes forever to cook, making clay bricks. Alright. Can I use the wheat to lure the chicken? Chicken? Yes! Alright, yeah, so it is having the wheat in your hand. Hey. Hey, button. Oh! It shows his thingies. Come on, button. Follow the man with the wheat. Have wheat. Don't make me hurt you. Let's see. Solarpunk. Fence for animals? Question mark? Yeah, well, it says that they kind of do need fences so they don't wander away from their shelter. But then that raised the issue of fences just they don't snap properly unless you have a foundation. And I don't want a foundation. We're just gonna freehand it, and it's gonna be about as pretty as I am. Which is to say, not very pretty at all. But that's okay. But devs, it would be a good idea to allow fences to snap to other fences when they're not on a foundation. Just, you know, for fun, make it work. Fence gate. I know, and some people say there's, you know, can put down like the foundations and then build the fences and then remove the foundations, but that would look nice and neat, and I don't want it to look super nice and neat. I probably should. Can I? Oh, oh no, you can't refill that. Ah, these are finally done. So increased our clay brick supply significantly. Alright, I don't know how much wheat we need, but I'm pretty sure it's more than whatever I got for the trader. I want to get the chicken over here. That way he can be happy. Button. Is it because it's nighttime? You're sleeping because it's nighttime. That makes sense. Silly game having logic, like sleeping during the night. How dare you? Ugh. Very, very much need to get a new chair because this thing is killing my back. Alright, let's see if we can lure him. We have the wheat. Come on. Hey, it doesn't go for the berries, just the wheat. So do I, like, have to lure it onto my ship and then get it off my ship and into its pen? I wonder how far he'll travel. Come on, Button. You can do it. I believe in you, little guy. And I realize you won't have any water, but all his stats are 0, so I don't think they can die, per se. Okay, so it has his name on it already. So this is Button's house. Good job, Button. Now you're trapped. You stay there and be a good little chicken. So I don't know if I want to build separate little chicken beds. I could build another one over here, but I'm sure there's going to be more farming because I saw sheep's milk. I was in here, so we could get some sheepy milk. But I want to get I want at least 10 wheat. No, I think it's either 12 or 20 if I remember correctly, but it's been a whole week since I played, so I don't know. I don't know. But we should definitely stop by our copper island as well. Just to grab what's in there. And then yeah, I think it's just silicone and I don't know what else to finish things off, but let's wait for another round of wheat. Excuse me. Is that good? You like your feed there, Button? You ate it all. Alright, well, he's hungry. Yeah, so I suppose it's gonna take a while to get it up and running fully. I'm new to farming, never raised chickens before. Mi madre has. She has a chicken farm. IRL. She loves her chickens. And she loves her free eggs, because free is the best kind of anything. Right. Yeah, we're definitely way overproducing for our sprinkler system, but I have a weird thing called OCD, and I want it all to look nice. Like, I almost put a panel in between each one just because. But I think my next... I don't know where I'm going to build more farmland. I guess I can build one more here. So there's definitely going to be more crops. Speaking of crops, let's munch on some food. Those are almost done. Is there nothing else in here we can build? So this is just making more animal feed. Wonder how many chicken coops you can place like next to each other. I did find a way I can get on top of my house. Yeah. Oh, oh no. Oh, those are the right way. We want... Oops. We want them built. Not that way, that way. We need all the directions to match. I am a crazy person. I've already told you all this. That way when you look at the top, it's all nice and pretty. Kinda. Oh no. Does it really have different grain like that? Why must you do this to me? Why are you like this game? Ah, damn it. Click too fast. Let me over there. I think it was that one that was out of place. Yes. And then this one. Okay. Much better, chat. It's all aligned. All is well with the world, as it should be. Alright, get this out of the way. Are you almost done? Can you hurry up? It needs me some more wheat. Yeah, fill up all that. I said we will need to go visit. Hello, button. You're still hungry and thirsty, but that fills up your thirst. And then I gotta make a bunch of friggin' animal feed to feed you. Was not quite ready for a chicken. I was ready for the wheat farm, but I did not realize I would need a bunch of wheat to feed the chicken. Just now finding out that animals require food. Weird. Yeah, this is why I spent about an hour or two doing just staring at crop plots. Waiting for them to be ready, grabbing the bees, wax in between. Although at a certain point I'll be able to stop worrying about cotton. I'll have enough. I do already have quite a bit of cloth saved up. Yes. Grow my wheat, grow. I wish that having bees would help like pollinate it, make it grow faster. That would be a cool little mechanic. It'd also be a cool mechanic to have like an auto harvesting bot or something. I mean, isn't Solarpunk games all about like automating and that kind of stuff? They automated the watering part. I thought, how would you automate putting down the seeds? Are there any extra seeds I'm missing somewhere? Alright. So what do we have? A couple metal axes. Take those. Just use those for clearing out that island. So we're gonna go over there and do a bit of harvesting. I could take some of the wood with me. To the small island. Alright, so we got silicone, we got some wheat. Let's go to the trader, which is off in this direction somewhere. Can I put a marker on him? I cannot. Alright, maybe coming out in a storm wasn't a great idea. There he is. If I flew around blindly enough, I'd find him. Alright. Hey, trade bot. Silicone. Yeah, so it was 10 wheat, 20 cloth. That's what it was. I thought it was cotton. It was cloth. So we'll need some cloth and then bread and then eggs. So we do need to start getting eggs and then carrots. So there is, of course, going to be more. And then sunflowers, even more stuff. Okay. This is what we can do. Because we have L Notepad. We need, so 20 cloth, 10 bread. I would feel bad that we've been eating bread. Not that we can't make more. And then I assume the carrots and the sunflowers will be things we find on the next island after the airship upgrades. But we got some blueprints. Oops. Thank you. Alright, so where do we spend the blueprints? Over here? Weather station. And a manual switch. And we need silicone to unlock 2, so we can do that real quick. What does it take for 3? A cobalt. Animal transport? Ah. An advanced dock. It's power, but you can smash into it faster. A battery. Let's go. Let's get some batteries. Oh, logic blocks. I am never going to be able to understand you. Furnace that runs on energy. I mean, I've got my furnaces that are... They probably work faster. Alright, so a lever... Lever might be nice. Do we want to do animal transports? Advanced dock, sensors and logics. I don't know. There's daytime rain sensor logic block that open closes an energy connection based on the input. Okay, so if it's like daytime, well, you can set it to like turn off the generator to turn on the solar panels during the daytime. Or you could just hook everything up to a battery. I'm gonna go with the advanced dock. I wonder how we're gonna get more blueprint, because I assume he'll eventually run. Oh, that might be what this is for. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Got a good chunk of more resources. Always good to have more, not resources, but buildable stuff. So we're gonna come to our copper mines. Collect all that. And we're already aimed in that direction, so let's head on over to the Triple Island. Pick up some more silicone. Yeah, so we need to get cloth and bread. Make the bread. And then eggs. So getting the more chickens will help us get more eggs faster, which could be useful. Not gonna lie, but I don't really. Seems like a lot of building to do. Hello, tree. Excuse me, coming in hot and heavy. Not gonna. Go ahead and land it my way. Ooh, good quartz hall. Okay. We're gonna clear out some trees. And that way we can make ourselves a ooh, I could probably. So I'm guessing it'll let me pick up my old air base thing. Why won't you just let me up here? Why are you like this? Why am I like this? Can you use your feet to do stuff? Give me. Oh, I see something I missed over on that other island. Well, this is where I was going to build. Anyways. Must touch ground. Does this? Nope. Aw. Game. Why are you like that? I just wanted to... They ruin everything, chat. They don't want you to have fun. They don't want you to connect your floating sky islands. Can I chop this tree? Thank you. So I'm wondering if if I start another one on that end and build towards it, will that be able to connect? So this is a little bit of a shorter jaunt. Corners must touch ground. So picky about this stuff. Yeah, they just don't want you to connect islands. That's silly. Why can't you connect islands, game? People just want the ease of access. Yeah, those close to the edge. Alright, so it's right here. Foundation. Go here. No, no, cannot connect the Sky Islands. At least not those two. That is silly. I don't know why they wouldn't let you connect your Sky Islands. I like actually kind of felt like what you're supposed to do with that middle island, because it like that and lines up like perfectly. Oh, I missed another thing on this island. Missed things on all these islands. Yeah, thanks. And then there's a chicken on here too. I need those seeds. Give me them seeds. Like, it looks like it was made perfectly for it. I don't know why they wouldn't let you. That's so dumb. Games constantly trying to stop your creative genius from doing things. Oh, I need more trees. Give me wood. Might as well try and clear out a little bit of a landing pad. Pad? I can't talk. I've never been able to talk. I don't do words good. I love how you can see my island just because, like, the rows of the trees lining up so nice and pretty, like. That and all the trees I put down have, like, a different shape to them. Why, game? Just let me connect things. It would have been so much cooler if you would. Well. Alrighty then. I guess we'll head on back home. Start farming up some eggs. Making some bread. We got enough cloth already. But I think I'll wait until I'm full up on everything to get all the way to the next upgrade. Airship upgrade part. But in the meantime, we do have batteries we can play with. Got a weather station so we can see what the weather's gonna look like in the coming days. You know what? My crops might have been dying because they were not getting watered while it was nighttime. So we can rectify that. this first. Yeah, because you can see they're starting to get a little withered. Alright. So how do I make batteries? Batteries. Switch that can interrupt electric panels. Alright, iron, silicone, and copper. Sounds doable. We need copper. You know what we need to do? Need to put that away. Trees. Rock. Yeah, I'm gonna need to eat. Probably also eat in real life as well. Have some pork and broccoli for dinner. Okay. Oh. Come to y'all. Put away my berries and my melons. Alright, so we needed copper, iron, silicone. Some more silicone. We got copper burning in here. I'm gonna grab some iron from here. And then we make one battery. Okay. So now the battery is gonna suck up the extra from the solar panels. And then when it runs out, it will suck from the battery itself. I wonder how much it can hold. So I should probably make another battery for all of our thingies. Do a weather station though. I'm curious about that. This thing's a lot bigger than I anticipated. Power socket collides with terrain. Let's turn it around then. Follow this. Oh, okay. That's kind of annoying to see it that way. Where would a good place to put that be? Need to have it close by for power. I guess I could just move it over. Or is it too... Okay, so it's too close. Alright. So just not super helpful info, to be honest. But we have it. Right, and then what is a lever? A switch that can interrupt an electrical connection. I see, so you put a... Looks like you put a battery in. Or not a battery, but a cable on each side. That way when you flick it on and off, it interrupts it. Oh, so I have to use my old dock to make a better dock. But all I need is one more copper. Silicone. So I need to get this out. Demolish that. Oops. I don't know what's gonna happen when I remove the dock. Now we're gonna make advanced dock. And it's gonna require power. Power socket go there. Alright, so I'll definitely need a battery for this, and I got 2 solar panels already. Silicone. 3 more silicone. Bunch of glass. Do-do-do. 2 of those. And then once we get the 3 silicone, got it there. A battery. Because obviously we're going to want constant power coming out of this bad boy. There. Alright, so yep, it's charging. That way we got that. Okay. Now we're gonna make 20 cloth. Animal feed. And then we do dough in here, turn to bread. Okay, I don't have to have it on me. How is Button doing? No items to get. I'm just super hungry. His thirst and shelter are taken care of. That's good. I gave you a little bit of food. Probably not going to be enough for you. I want to assume that the electrical signal on there means that it is safe to come in hot. But how hot is the real question? Oh, um, there's an icon. Good lord, this ship is a pain in the ass to control. Alright, well, let's... Oh, now it says we're too fast to dock. Weird, because that's the whole point of that thing, is to be able to dock fast. Alright, let's go get more granite. Or granite. Whatever that stuff is that we use to make silicone. Quartz, that's the name. It's the word I was looking for. Quartzes. Oh, I should have made a battery for this one. Oh, I probably don't have enough silicon anyways. Ugh. I wish it would tell me whether or not it was, like, lined up to land. It should be. Stop, stop, stop. Yeah, 'cause that way this one will keep going. 24/7. Alright, so... Actually, I'm curious. What happens if I... That's what I figured. So I guess if I make the, electric furnace, we won't need to fuel the furnace. But I have plenty of fuel, so I'm not super worried about that. About the only thing I can think of that it would be beneficial for is if it's faster. Which, don't get me wrong, I would love to speed things up. Let's go get some quartz ore the old-fashioned way. Might as well use up this axe. Really? Still got some life left in it. That's fine, we can get rid of it. I am sure. Right. Failed experiment. Did we pick up? No, so we should go to the copper island and pick up some copper. Alright, and that's that. So next, maybe I want to put actual docks on islands that I'm going to be returning to regularly. Because they seem to act as kind of markers. I could also just build markers and put those down, but then I won't know how to dock. I am curious to see what happens when I can boost. I saw when I hovered over the thing when I was looking at it with my airship, there was a button for boost on the new fancy advanced air dock thing. Okay. Boom, get that. Oh, we can do it from here. Makes getting home faster. Ow. Makes getting home too fast. Yeah, I was hoping you could just like aim at it and just hit the boost button and just sail right into it and then just clunk dock. Alright, well. Yep. Alright, whatever. Right, now I have watermelons. A watermelon inside a watermelon. Yes, I'm old. I got too much stuff on me. Wood. Wood. Building hammer. This one I throw my crappy building hammers. Grab another pickaxe before I forget. Bread me. Copper. That. Put away the food. Put away the leaves. Brick. Extras. That's all cooking nicely. Go plant some more trees on our tree island. Yeah. Feel like I could do a little bit better with those stairs, but not gonna. 2 thingies to harvest. We get 9 each time we do this, so that's giving us 3 dough. And we needed 10 thread. And 20 cloth. So there. Make a couple more cloth. So we need 1 more cloth. And then what did we need for... Oh, I need to put that... That's what's taking up so much space. %, damage. Let's go ahead and slap that on there. Need to make another repair kit soon. What's it take to make one of those? 5 iron. Anyways, iron ore go in. Have you laid me an egg yet? No. Can you lay me an egg? You and your hunger. I don't know why I can't feed it berries. Oh wow, this actually drains pretty fast. But if we sleep, it'll bring the sun back out. And to be honest, I'm not going to use that weather station. That's just a waste of my energy. I don't know how much energy it was taking, but more than I want to give it is the answer. Oh, I could always slap a generator. Oh, I got an achievement. It's been a full month. Survived a full month, chat. So I could slap down an energy generator to help pump and fill energy. Hurry up. Probably be the only way I could actually fill up the a battery fully. Although I assume this one put down to 7%. Why is it eating up energy? So we're not flying. Take that off. Not reach. There's a spot here, and I would like to place it where you're showing me that spot is. There you go. that, that. And then just let it charge. It should fill up. I could put this back. Maybe I can't. Just put it over there. Not that I think I need that many, but I have that many. Alrighty, so that's the 20 cloth we need. Full in here. Make 8 of those. There we go. Yes. Indeed. Copper right there. Don't have anything going on in these yet, so got silicone in there. I wish you would poop out an egg for me. But I'm guessing you have to be 10 out of 10. Which is a lot of wheat. Because it's too wheat to make a feed. How many feed does that make, though? Go away. Animal feed. There's one. I don't know how much one feed gives him as far as like his meters or whatever goes. Alright. Do need more cables. And oh no, I guess I could make the whatchamacallits, batteries. One more battery. It's a battery for the quartz, battery for the copper. I don't really think I need to do one for the iron back there. Although I could. Or, oops, what am I doing? I'm a silly bean. Do one more for the bludgeons. I don't have enough. So do one more for the sand one when we eventually get to it. Alright, so as soon as our next harvest of wheat comes in, we'll be able to go turn in our bread and wheat for some more blueprints at Trader Joe's. But then we need to get eggs going, which means we need more wheat. Feed button. I'm thinking I could probably build switches to turn these sprinklers on and off, because I may at some point just stop planting cotton, because got me a full set of it. I don't need to keep making more. Although it's not like it's hurting to have the sprinkler running. Got it up to full battery going. Full battery, or almost a full battery. What I really need is more wheat. I want birds to visit my birdhouse. What do we got in here? Yeah, so egg. So how do we get sheep's milk? A sunflower. So yeah, we got to get to the next island to get sunflowers. And then I'm guessing there's going to be sheeps and truffles, or maybe we get a pig and the pigs find the truffles. Sounds like it could be a thing. And then I might redo all my storage to just be in the shed versus having the inside house storage. Just have the house be the house. Maybe move some of the crafting stuff inside. Or maybe I build over here like a crafting shed. It's a fun game. I'm enjoying it thoroughly. Very, very relaxed, chill out vibe. Oof. Oh, Lord. I'm old. My back is killing me. In there. Throw all of it in there. Oh, good. I just needed the 10. Hey. How much silicone did I need for a battery? 15. So that's what we're making our next battery out of. Oops. Speaking of food, um, oh. So it'll be 4 connectors in total. Put down a new drill setup. We need to go do needs a strong word, which I'll want to do over at the sand area. And instead of an animal transporter, I'd much rather have like a transporter. You know what I mean? Like, I just step on it and transport. I wonder if you put a sprinkler next to the water trough, if that'll fill up one of them. 2 does, because that's what we need for the trader. And make an animal feed. Do I not have wheat anywhere else? I don't. I don't want to put feed in his thing, because he's just going to eat it all, and then he's going to get hungry again. I'm just going to keep wheat and feed out there for him. Once we get enough to fill that up proper, and look at him, well, his thirst is going down because his thirst thing ran out. And you can't put them too close to each other. I don't really like that mechanic, putting things too close to each other for like the farm animal stuff. Kind of makes sense for the beehives, because like in theory each beehive would have its own like radius that it would perform in, which is why I said it would be cool to have it like work as a like a pollinator to help speed up plant growth. But like chickens, like I can put chicken coops next to as many chicken coops as I want in the real world. You can do it with beehives too, but I don't understand it. But hey, I'm not the game dev. I did not choose it to be this way. Alright, so that's all the bread and cloth we need for the next 2. So we're gonna connect that to start leeching power off of it immediately. It does. So even if it's not being used to dock or to do the boost thingy, again, I wish you could just aim at it, hit the boost button, it would just kind of bring you in at full throttle and then automatically dock for you. I know people's, that takes away from the fun of flying. It's like, yeah, but sometimes you just want to get to where you're getting quickly and efficiently. Alright, Trader Joe. Let me put my axe away so you don't think I'm trying to kill you. There's your bread. There's your egg. Or your bread and your cloth. So dupe. Get those done. After that, we need 20 cobalt. And then 32 glass. Which that shouldn't be a problem. Alright, let's see what we got. We only have 2 research things. I just don't think I'm ever going to use those. I want to check out the energy furnaces. And then I don't know about the animal things either. How often I'm going to bring them in. And let's do that just so at some point we can start getting chickens from one island to another. And then there's going to be sheep as well, so we'll have to do that. And while we're out and about, let's head on over to the Sandlot area. No, it's on this island somewhere. Just don't knows where. Oh, right, there it is. Alright, so don't quite think that we're gonna need a battery to make sand. And while it is nice for having make, glass, whatever. Pretty pink flowers. Can I take those? Nope. Um, it might be nice to have a bunch of sand for making glass, especially if you want to build a glass house. I don't really see that as like an essential. Actually, I got those batteries on me, so let's go slap those on. The copper and the quartz veins. And that should help increase our copper and quartz production. Although I feel like it comes down to how often I'll be able to visit these islands. And not how much I can keep them in production. I'm sure they'll eventually run out of space. That could slap down more drills, but 2 stacks seems like a good haul each time you go out. Not a bad haul, that's for sure. Could be worse. You go out and do one big old loop. Get, 2 stacks of sand, 2 stacks of quartz, 2 stacks of copper. Eventually we're going to have cobalt as well. I'm sure there's going to be at least one other mineral. Why do you not just lower down? Yeah. And now we have batteries on most of the important stuff. What is that floating through the air? Oh, weird. But man, when you're boosting towards that thing, you go super fast. Gonna need a little bit of practice to dial in the speed. Shazam. And then take the cable off so it's not just sucking up energy to suck up the energy. Alright. Got a lot of farming done. You be quiet, button. Getting to the point where I'm gonna start needing to burn up the briquettes. Maybe that's what I'll just keep cotton going so I can keep making briquettes. It also needs wax. Excuse me. Okay. Or maybe there'll be like some sort of like bots that'll like drones. Like in a Planet Crafter, they have these drones that you can send out and they'll pick up stuff from other chests and bring them into your main chests. Maybe they'll have something like that. It would be super handy. Alright, so we picked up some new stuff. I forgot what it was. In here. It was... Okay, so animal transport. Use transport animals between islands. Animal station can send animal to with an animal transportation. Okay. Copper and iron. Let's do... Whoops. Gotta build it first, dummy. Alright. Okay, cool. So it also works, like I could send it to another thing. Yeah. Now I can just turn it on and off. When I go to leave, just make sure I flip it on. And when I get back, flip it off. Save me from having to pluck them up every time. Speaking of plucking... we need to make some more. Oh, the energy furnace. That's right. We need to make one of those. Let's make some more of those, though. Alright, 15, 15, 15. And we needed... So we were going to make another battery. Now I can't remember what for. So we can make an energy furnace. Now my assumption is that it's going to eat up a lot of power. Energy furnace is doing nothing as of right now. Throw that in there. Energy furnace, 250. 250 energy to run this thing? And to be honest, it's the same speed. It is the same speed, brother. You ain't even faster. You just saved me from having to use resources. Get out of here. I got infinite trees, but I don't got infinite energy. Get in there. Yeah, it like I could understand if it was faster or something, but it's not. Cause I can make plenty of these wax briquettes, and I mean I'm gonna keep making them. It's just wheat, give me the wheat, give me the wheat. Yes, the wheat. Take that, and come here, and we make some animali feed. Alright, so we have 6. You can put 4 in there, and it looks like each one will give him 1 thing. Oh, but it's not raining, so his thirst is down. Damn it. Like, I feel like it's silly that we can't fill it on our own. Okay, he's at 2 hunger. He obviously wants something to drink, but oops. It's just not happening for him. A water can. Oh, can be filled with a water can. Well, hallelujah. Alright, so boom. Button should now start producing some eggies. And I don't even know why I bother. I put the well there mostly for decorations, but yeah, you're supposed to use it to fill your water can if you were a silly bean and didn't do it near now you better give me a friggin' egg or something bad won't happen to you, because you can't actually harm the chickens in this game. Not for a lack of trying. So yeah, I got it set up perfect, at least for now, where each rotation of cloth, you know, because I got 9 cotton seeds, you need 1 cloth and 2 wax, and I got 18 beehives. So every harvest of cloth will give me what I need, although I do need to fill this up first. Needs a strong word. I'm just a crazy person, and I like things being filled and topped off. I do believe I got a touch of the tism. Soon we'll be able to power our furnaces with briquettes instead of electricity. That's such a waste of electricity. Again, like if it melted faster, I would understand. But it don't, so I don't understand. I'm just confused, borderline angry. And your generator wouldn't even be able to keep up with it. The generator takes, only creates 20 energy. Or sorry, 200 energy. Alright, so... drink. No, don't walk away. Drink more, you idiot. I need you to lay me some eggs. Alright, let's figure out this animal receiving station. So is this an item where you just walk up to it and you just smack it with it and it transports them, or do you have to like lead them to it? Either way, I feel like I only need one of each, right? So iron leaf copper, silicone. I don't have enough silicone. So we'll need to head back to our quartz mine. Right, and take one of those. Those. Grab some stickies. It's what? 2 sticks, 3 stones. Alright, so I would need... Oh, that's perfect to make 4 more. Okay. This... We got ourselves plenty of EX. I don't foresee us needing our connectors. Shove those away for now. Let's... Thank you, button. So at least an 8 in order for him to lay an egg. Or I guess her to lay an egg. Alright, button, you keep up the good work there, little girl. Here's some more feed for you. Egg. We have an egg, chat. Or eggs. We have eggs. So we're gonna head over to Cobalt Island. Cobalt Quartz. Quartz Island. We're gonna head to Quartz Island. Turn on our dock. And now it's raining. The rain would have been nice earlier when I needed. Okay. Should be aimed relatively at the thing. Kind of sucks the weather popped up right as I was setting sail. If only I had like a weather station or something. Oh, don't look at me like that, chat. I don't need weather stations. Load up. Go up, my boy. Up. And Harkin. Alright. Bad. So this is what I was doing off stream to max out my iron and, well, mostly copper because I had the iron at the base. So I didn't feel like it was too much work. Am I not getting anything? There we go, give me quartz. Went through like a whole pickaxe and got nothing. Yeah, I basically just went out here with 3 stacks of rocks. I'm gonna bust up this stuff. Yeah, it came out with 3 stacks of rocks, 2 stacks of sticks. And then I just sat there remaking my pickaxes and stuff over and over again. And I just sat there wailing on the copper vein until I was full. Which I'm sure makes for some riveting content, so that's why I did it off stream. And when you clear all the trees off, it spawns more sticks. And when you clear all the rocks off, it spawns more stones. You can use it to kind of make yourself a little infinite gathering setup. We'll do this until we run out of either space or run out of supplies. And that should be enough quartz to take home. Make some silicone, make some animal transportation devices. That way we can get more chickens. Really, we need more seeds, more wheat seeds to make more and more wheat. Just stay here and whacking away. Kind of wish you could build stone bases, because I definitely would. I have tons of stone, and you can easily get tons of stone. I would say it's probably one of the most abundant resources in the game. I only think that wood might be slightly more abundant just because you can replant trees. But stone is infinite from these things. You get a combination of stones and sand and whatever you're chopping into. Okay, so need more sticks. You ran out of juice. So that's kind of the downside to that, is it's not going to keep going forever. Sticks from these trees, the bushes. Give me a bunch of leaves that I don't want. Yeah, I guess I could bring a generator here to charge that up. Alright. Oops. Get that out of the way. And then we just go back to whacking the rocks. And YouTube, I am totally leaving all of this in this time so you can see what I do off stream. Make things a little more tolerable for the gameplay loop. Basically just want to make sure I'm like constantly making progress towards stuff in the game. Unlocking new things, building new things. About the only thing you missed out on last time was my decoration spree and building up a new farm area just to be ready for the wheat when it came in. And then I built another farm area anyways. So I wonder if when the bucket gets full, the drill still goes, like you can still hear it moving, but I wonder if it'll still take energy even though it's not doing nothing. Things like that would be cool if you could, like, you know, it just automatically turns off so it's not just burning through your energy. Even though it's not actually harvesting nothing, it's just sitting there burning through your solar power. Riveting gameplay, isn't it? Super duper fun stuff. I've been working on the rail. Well, I guess the quartz mine. All the live long day. Now I'm gonna DMCA because of that. How dare. It would be hilarious if that happened. How dare you sing a children's tune. Alright. I'll take it. This seems like a decent amount-ish. Go ahead and just... yeah, a little bit more. And then I have all of this stone. Well, not really. I only got 3 stone. That's not too bad. You're empty. That's fine. Alright. Boat time. Or I guess airship time. I wish it was pizza time, but I am on a keto diet. And you can't have keto, or you can't have breads. And any carbs. There's like bread, potatoes. Like I miss potatoes something fierce. You have to very much limit how much you intake. Although I did have a tater tot, a singular tater tot today. Roommate and his kiddos were making sloppy joes and tater tots, and then yeah, it's down to 34. I know that was overnight, mind you. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, so that doesn't last a whole night. Or maybe a bigger battery? Maybe they have a bigger battery that'll come out. But the idea anyways is just to keep them running a little bit longer, if anything. A minute or 2 longer helps. There that goes, kicking on. So you can only fill up 200 amp hours or whatever per go. Do, 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 do. Boo, 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 ba-doom. Look at that. Actually, I'm gonna keep the egg over here. Look at you, you got all that food. Oh, another egg! Look at you, Mr. Button. You got all the food and the water you need, so I don't want to hear no sass out of you, boy. Girl. Whatever yous is. Now I'm wondering if I need to make like a bigger enclosure so I can have another chicken coop so they can share foods and water. But I also don't want them sharing food and water. I'm a weird boy. This is full of wood. This is full of wood. Just make sure this is topped off. Here we got some briquettes going. Here I'm full up on sand, but I need some more glass. I know, I'm weird. I know. I don't understand exactly why it needs to be this way. But it needs to be this way. There. And now it'll fill up the 2 batteries. And I can slap another 2 over there if I wanted. I probably should have put the 2 batteries there and just moved that forward a little bit. That's okay, we'll have time to make more batteries in the future. We'll make all of the batteries in the future. Alright. We needed 6 eggs. We are halfway there to the next airship upgrade, guys. Halfway there. Button's doing their bestest. So, flop out some eggies for us. Alright, so... we're running low on that stuff. Oh, I probably don't need to harvest honey for a little bit. Off my nose, please. That stuff all needs to be smelted. Alright, just throw that in there. I got plenty of bricks for the time being. And again, I have way more wood than I need. Like, I go chop all of that down and get a couple of stacks of wood in a heartbeat. So it's like the electric furnace did not make no sense to me. Just seemed like a awful waster of resources. I'm gonna go to the potty. I shall return, chat. I has returned, and I didn't pause YouTube for that. Whoops. That's okay. I'm sure they'll enjoy that music in the middle of the video. I'm not gonna cut any of this down because I don't care. How did I get 10? Didn't have an extra one left over. That's 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess one gave a double. Who knows? Make some more briquettes. Make some more briquettes. We're getting it along nicely here. Actually, let's make the glass. That way we can always slap down some more solar panels. Solar panels is where it's at when it comes to... Now that we have batteries. Button. Can you lay another egg for me, buddy? You're in good spirits. You're a little thirsty. Go drink some water. And poop me out an egg. Or 3. If you could poop out 3 eggs, I will love you even more. Okay, chat, I'm a crazy person. We've been over this. So I'm definitely going to make a spot just for the quartz and silicone to sit into. Parkour. Again, it's still the only way to get clay. Picking that crap up off the ground. Copper is not doing great. We are real low on copper. It's just regular stone. Yes! Egg. I don't know how many eggs that thing can hold, so I'm like trying to pull them out as soon as I see them. Just in case it's like just one. I'm sure it's more than one. It looks like you can fit more than one. But I don't know. And I don't want to find out the hard way and burn through a bunch of my feed with no results. Okay, so it doesn't look like we're gonna get to fill those up before night hits. Thankfully, I got a bunch of leaves I want to get rid of. Convert. Start. So we'll let that run. Energy generator only does 120. It only runs for 12 minutes at a time with max converting or max fuel. So 2 solar panels, and like right now is not even like the best time for them. Generates more. I think each solar panel maxes out at 100, but it's like a fluctuating type thingy, which is fine. I don't mind fluctuating. Once you get a battery, it matters not. But we'll have this just to help fill the batteries up. And in a minute, once the sun goes all the way down, it'll kick over to the batteries and just the generator. I wonder if there's an output maximum for the batteries. Like they can only take in like 200 at a time, it appeared. And we'll hopefully not go as hard with the batteries as I did in the last caretaker. I made all of the batteries for that game. I think in my main like station, I counted like 170 at one point, or like 120. And there's no need for that. You do not need more than maybe 12. But I don't like running out of power, so I just gave it all of it. Oh, that was perfect. Just phenomenally perfect for getting full. Alright, yeah, we're doing good. 96 and 46. Keep that going. Those are going. Alright. I got 10 again. Like, am I crazy? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess one of them's giving me an extra. I probably shouldn't be complaining. I'm not getting like an extra wheat. Like one of the seeds is like a better version or something? Animal feed. Alright, so here's as if we're getting ahead on the animal feed. What button? What is it? You're full on animal feed. It's your thirst I'm worried about. But your trough is full. You just need to poop out some eggs. I know, but I need eggs. You need to poop them. I need 2 more. Go to bed. I'll go to bed as well. That way our solar panels keep going. And we'll get those filled. So we'll have the generator popping them off. Alright, yeah, so it looks like you only get 200 into one battery. And I did find out that sleeping does not affect anything progressing at all. Like, you can't sleep and your crops will grow faster. Or sleep and your generators or your furnaces cook faster. None of that matters. It doesn't care. Which is nifty, because that means you can just sleep to progress to... Oh, look at that. I filled it up already. Don't get me wrong, I am definitely going to use a bunch of it in a minute. Food basket. Sunflower. So the eggs will get us to the next thing we need. My lord, I can't speak. I got the blubber blabber mouth. That's almost full, which is good. Wonder if the lever takes power. But it's off. Huh? I'm confused, unless it is how I thought it needed to be. And you have to do that in order for it to... That's not what I wanted. Okay, so then we do that. And that turns out... Okay, so it is... Now I got it. And those should all be connected properly, yes? There. Now we can turn it on and off the way we want. Which might be something we can do. Well, this thing will probably just keep running anyways. Battery is almost full. Alright, battery's full. Why is it still showing it's taking? There it goes. And now the generator. Now you're not needed. Shazam. So that should keep it going throughout the night. Yeah, see, I could put the screen right here in the middle of it. Oh my gosh, I could make this... Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to smack you guys. Could make this look so much neater. Powers of OCD. You will be discombobulated by things. Alright. So we needed iron leaf, copper, and silicone for these transportation devices. So 2 more silicone. An egg. We have an egg. 1 more egg, chat, and we will have the next airship upgrade. It'll be our stopping point for the evening. Didn't I have a thing for... Am I crazy? And what else did I need? I got a leaf. We need a lot of iron. We'll have enough copper, so 424 iron. $30, and then... Alright, I ate up all my leaves. Okay. Animal receiving station. Craft that. Animal transport station. Okay. So you put that down. Yeah, it looks like you just walk up to the animal and you catch it. And then it should pop up in here. Which means I need to make another chicken coop. Feed trough and water trough. What? Why are you so angry all of the time? Hush and make me eggs. Alright, so we need build hammer. And wood. And water trough, so sticks. Just sticks. Oh, and stones. Sticks and stones. Alright. Now we do chicken coop. Bedding trough. More iron. 4 more iron. Water trough. Okay. Gonna be a tight fit. Still need to make sure I can run through here to grab my beeswax. Oh, I need more wood. More wood. Don't worry, by the time we come back for the next stream on this, I will have definitely replenished. Bueno. Oh. New chicken. That way it'll know where to send it to. I hope it'll know where to send it to. But in the meantime, we need to fill that up. Fill that up. Fill that up. I'm starting to think the button might be stuck. But they laid the last egg. Alrighty, chat. That gives us the 6 eggs we need to get our next airship upgrade, which will, of course, expand our island again. So I'm guessing we'll probably get 1, 2, 3 islands, maybe 4 and 5. And then the ice islands might be on the last little perimeter, but we'll see. We'll see what it gives us. Alrighty. we definitely need to replenish our copper and our iron. Definitely need to replenish the copper. Sticks and leaves are good. Rocks, not the greatest, but could be worse. Wood's a little low. Glass, we got plenty. Got some honeycomb, so we'll need that catching. I'm worried I might accidentally like throw the eggs. That would piss me right off. Yeah, I got 10 from that last one. Or 2. And I see we can craft seeds. I'm sure we have to unlock the ability to do it. But I'm wondering if you can get like better seeds that have like higher yield or whatever. There's this whole thing here for crafting seeds, which we can't get to tier 6 until we get a sunflower. Which I assume is after we go to the next island. And we got 6 here. Those away. Might as well just fill that up first before I worry about crafting more briquettes. Though I do need to worry about fuel. So let's make more fuel. And you can get more plant thingies, trees, plant thingies, saplings, by tilling up the ground, and then you can just remove it afterwards. If you want to, have a bunch more trees. I would love it if I could just get more seeds, just a couple more. Like this, I just need 2 more berry seeds, 3 more cotton, 3 more wheat, 3 more. Basically just 3 more of each. One more. There we go. Now, go in there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure button is stuck. Oh, open transmit. Oh, so yeah, you just aim at it, tell it which one you want to send it to, send it. So I can, in theory, have 1 chicken hutch. Although, guessing I can't like put them super close to each other. That's annoying. You know what I mean? Like, doesn't make sense. Either way, we'll just send them straight to each thing individually. Like a crazy person. Is it morning or night? I can't tell. I want to say it's becoming night. Alright, so we can now go to other islands and snag ourselves another chicken. Because chicken is good. I wonder. Okay, can't cook eggs. You can use wheat as fuel. Good to know. Good to know. I don't want to. Wheat is so much better off being used for, I want to say, make one dough for chicken feeds. Okay, we want to, 4 chicken feeds totally fills up a feed box. We can refill each feed box twice, which is good. So now we need to go find another chicken. We can turn in our egg. We can turn in ourselves for the night and get some rest. And that does a decent a bit of food. Okay. So we'll let that run. Let's go get more copper. And the other stuff. Quartz. Get copper and quartz. Go ahead and clear out those drill bins. Bollocks. Okay. Yeah, see, that's where it's at. So I'm guessing it did, like, once it got full, it stopped, you know, taking energy or whatever. You can see those ice islands out there. It's a nice, clear, sunny day out. Another island there and there. That one there. You can see most of the islands in one go. Not a huge world to explore, but pretty decent. Gotta give it that. Especially this is probably a really small dev. Not like some AAA designer out there. How are you looking? Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're good. Ooh. Some stones. Plenty of sticks. There's stones. Alright, I know there's a chicken on a nearby island, but 1, 2. Let's hope we get at least 3 stones while doing this. Okay, get a little more quartz. Definitely need a lot more copper. Get all the copper so we can refill our bins. Ooh, look at that. Rare to get something on every swing. Need more stone. 2 more stone. Whack. definitely want to get more. Okay. You can just keep running around the little starting island, or any of the islands. After you've cleared them out, they'll spawn all that gubs on the ground for you. You just gobble them up. This should be good for now. We gotta go find that chicken. Get back in our ship. Lets me. I want to say he was on this island over here. Or I guess she. All the chickens in this are females because they're egg-laying chickens. You tilted to dock. Alright. While I'm here, take away my project that the game wouldn't allow me to do. It would be too fun if you could connect these islands together. Can't have that. Not allowed to have fun. Alright. Chicky chicken, where you at? Come here. I needs to use my chicken or it might be on the other island over there. We'll figure that out. Chicken. Where is chicken? I'm not gonna eat you, I just gonna eat your babies. So chicken, oops. Chicken no es on island. So it's on that island. And then there's also that sand island we can go to. But I don't need sand. I forgot to turn my dock back on when I left. Oh, it means we can't boost our way home real quick. Ah, hello. And you're wiggly. Wiggly. Oh, it's a one-time use item. Unless maybe when we go back, it gives it back to us. That was kind of cool, though. Just like, beam me up, Scotty. And our chicken's gone. Well, crap. Yeah, so... forgot to turn the power on to my dock. Now I can't boost there at warp speed. Now we gotta fly back there like a no power loser boy. But that's okay. Oh, actually. Well, it's still daylight. We go mine us some copper. Should be plenty of sticks and whatnot on this island. And I have tried, you cannot pick up everything off of the island before it starts respawning new stuff. This game, probably a lot of fun in multiplayer. Yeah, see, I can already spawning new rocks. That's the, as far as I found, my fastest way to get clay was just coming here and doing that. I got wood I can just turn into sticks. Oh, and we brought the eggs with us so we can go do the thing we wanted to do. Need more stone. Definitely more stone. Not bad, 9. And then you just sit here and you whack the ground for 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll burn out all these pickaxes here. Get to as much copper as we can. We'll go turn in our eggs to get the airship upgrade. And then we'll upgrade the airship. And we'll call that a stream. So it should hopefully take not too much longer. I might end it a little bit early. I usually go till about 10 my time. Eastern time. But I am hungies. I needs to feeds my tum-tum. But we got a lot of progress done today. We found wheat. We grew a bunch of wheat. Got some chickens. And we got 2 chickens now. Mrs. Button and Mrs. Wiggle. Hanging out at the base. There is, of course, more chickens to be had. I may look into rebuilding the chicken coops areas. Not necessarily need to, but just to see if I can fit more chickens into one pen. But yeah, some decent progress in this game. Again, super chill game. There's no enemies, unless you count the lightning. Lightning hurts. It's your enemy. Yeah, it's just really chill, relax. Mining and gathering, gathering and mining. Crafting every once in a while. I can make 2 more. I got some more rocks, so I can make 2 more pickaxes. Oh, and that was the perfect amount of sticks, too. It's almost like I planned it. I didn't, but it's like I did. I think our biggest upgrade for this session was the batteries. Having batteries out and about means we don't have to worry about when night comes and the solar panels shut off, the drills stop working. They work 24/7 now. Same with the sprinklers. Sprinklers sprinkling 24/7. Ah. And this thing's at 100%. Get those last 4, so not a bad haul if I do say so myself. Quite a bit of copper. Decent amount of quartz. Definitely could do with more quartz, but not super worried. Let's go get that airship upgrade. And I'm hoping. I wonder what's in that vending machine. I'm hoping it's more blueprints. Because it looks like you might run out of blueprints from Mr. Trader Joe over here. Hey, buddy. Here's your eggies. Raspberry muffins. That means there are raspberries. And I assume you use dough for the muffin part. So I'm just writing all this down so that way I know what to focus on when we go out farming for the next one. We got another airship upgrade. Where'd it go? Where'd you put my airship upgrade, buddy? I kind of want to play with those, but we'll have to wait until we find carrots before we can. I'm a little bit perturbed. Where's my airship upgrade? Normally it'd be in key items. I'm gonna assume it's just waiting for me at my dock. Ah, yeah. Yes, it is. Alright, so let's head on home. I might, in between the the streams, I might go deforest all of the islands so I can put all the trees onto my island. Alright. So that's how much we can see right now. So we're definitely going to get at least 2 new islands. Yep, just or no, 3 new islands. So we got this guy, and that guy. We'll definitely want to go do that in the next episode. Before I go though, I'm just gonna quickly harvest and replant everything. Do a last little bit of base organization. And then when you come back, I will for sure have finished off the shed. You see our new chicken, Wiggly, is over here. Get that out of your way, Wiggly. Yeah, we're gonna do at least 2 went into it. Thank you, button. Actually, I wanna turn this. I need the chicken to move. I just want to be able to see what the eggs, if there's eggs in it. My lord, which one of you is creating the ruckus? Alright. So I'm gonna cook all this up. Get all that craft-a-lackin'. Almost full on that stuff there. We are getting there, slowly but surely. We are filling up all of our chesticles. Definitely see we need more iron and everything. But we're going to go back to menu. Anyways, that's where I'm going to call it quits for today. Appreciate y'all hanging out and streaming with me or catching the VOD up on YouTube. Again, if you liked it, you go ahead and subscribe, give it a like, and drop a comment down on your favorite part. Definitely going to be playing more. Definitely really enjoying this chill, relaxed vibe the game has. So I do appreciate y'all. I should see some other videos on screen, potentially a playlist. I think I'm gonna turn this into a playlist as well. If you want to catch out some of my other videos, go ahead and click on one of those. Keep on watching. But until next time, remember that every adventure begins with a decision. Bye, YouTube.